What's up, everyone? It's Chris from SportsChatPlace.com here with your free pick in the Troy versus Coastal Carolina college football matchup going down Thursday, October 29th, 2021. Before we get to the free pick, I'll let you guys know Sports Chat Place, the original free pick site. We've got every game covered for you guys every day, so make sure you guys go on over to the website and check all that free content out. But let's get to this matchup between the Troy Trojans and Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. And, well, for Coastal, the other shoe finally dropped. They took their first loss of the season, 30-27, against App State. And Appalachian State, well, that was a revenge spot for them after Coastal took them out last year. But, looking at it, were we really surprised that Coastal lost that game? Because I think that was the toughest game on their schedule to date. I mean, you looked at the schedule up to that point. Coastal beat up on Arkansas State, ULM, they beat in a rout, UMass, Kansas, the Citadel, and the toughest team of the bunch, a road game at Buffalo. Coastal only won by 3 points, laying 14. And then, well, like I said, they took that loss to App State last time out, and they're probably their hardest game of the year. So I think it's a little bit easy to explain, why Coastal may have dropped that game. A lot of people were calling out the schedule, myself included, not to discredit anything the Chanticleers had done up to that point. But, like I said, I think it's easy to explain why maybe they stumbled there because they hadn't had the toughest schedule up to that point, came into the season ranked, and held on to that ranking because they were blowing teams out, which is what you have to do when you don't have a tough schedule. We always say can't fault the team for playing who's in front of them. No, but when they do lose, it's just you can't necessarily be surprised when it's the toughest game of the bunch. Troy, on the other hand, this is a team that's played tough teams all year long. 8-point loss to Liberty, a road win over Southern Miss. And then a loss to ULM, which at the time I was like, oh my God, I want nothing to do with Troy after you lose to ULM of all teams. But Louisiana Monroe all of a sudden has 4 wins this year. They're a team above 500. So that loss to ULM doesn't look as bad for Troy at this point. Road loss at South Carolina. They were getting 6.5, lost by 9, but still that's a Power 5 team, even for how mediocre South Carolina's been this season. That was a big step up for Troy, and they just fell short on that one. But look, back-to-back wins against Georgia Southern and at Texas State. This Troy team's coming in with some confidence, and they can keep this one within the number against Coastal. I mean, you look at the last year when Coastal was on that tear and was making a lot of noise in the college football landscape. Troy only lost that game by 4. They were getting 12 points, and it doesn't matter if you cover by 1 or 100. It all counts the same when you're taking points. And before that, I mean, Troy, again, 38-35 the season before, and then Troy had won the 2 seasons before that since Coastal joined the Sun Belt 4 years ago. But again, Coastal was a joke probably at that point. They were a team winning maybe 5 games at the time, if that. But, like we said, Troy just has a history of keeping this game close. I understand the angle that potentially, Coastal's a bit ticked off after how that App State game went, and want to take out some frustration on the Trojans. But the thing is, I don't know if the Trojans are just going to roll over and let them do it. I think Coastal wins this game. They probably win it by a couple touchdowns, but 17.5 just seems like too many, especially the hook, because a 38-21 or a 34-17 kind of game wouldn't surprise me at all. So I'm going to lean towards Troy and the points in this one. But if you're looking for best bets for myself or some of the other top handicappers in the world, check out Sports Chat Plays Premium. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like, and let's catch some winners.